Baseball's biggest free agent is on the move, and the stakes are sky high. Juan Soto, a 4-time All-Star at just 26, is set to sign one of the largest contracts in MLB history. With over 200 career home runs and a .421 on-base percentage, Soto's next destination could reshape the sport. Who will win the race? Let's find out. Juan Soto has the entire baseball world on edge. The 26-year-old slugger, fresh off another All-Star season, is poised to redefine what it means to be a franchise player. Teams aren't just bidding for his bat, they're vying for a chance to anchor their team's future around him. It's no wonder the Yankees, Mets, Red Sox, and Blue Jays are sparing no expense in their pursuit. Here's a tweet from Jared Carrabis that explains the pressure. But the stakes are higher than they seem. The Yankees in particular are under immense pressure to retain Soto after his stellar season with the Bronx Bombers. A loss here could erode their credibility as the premier franchise in baseball. Fans are already nervous, whispering about what it would mean to see Soto don another jersey. On the other side of town, the Mets are throwing their considerable financial weight behind their efforts. Steve Cohen, the wealthiest owner in Major League Baseball, has made no secret of his desire to turn the Mets into perennial contenders. For Cohen, signing Soto isn't just a business move, it's a statement. Losing him to a rival like the Yankees would just be devastating.
And immediately, the Yankees see the discussion on FT, and you get one of these. Yeah, we're going to have to set up a meeting as well, even though he really knows us. We've spent the entire year, but we get last dibs. So please set up a meeting, Mr. Boris, with the Yankees brass. Thank you very much.
I mean, why not?
But can the Mets outspend their crosstown rivals, or is this another instance of money failing to buy loyalty? The fans don't care how it gets done, they just want to see Soto in orange and blue. Cohen's aggressive approach sends a clear message to the league as well. The Mets are no longer content with being second best. The Red Sox, meanwhile, are making a quiet but compelling case. They've been out of playoff contention for 3 seasons, and signing Soto could mark the beginning of their resurgence. Here is Steve Perrault presenting the Red Sox case.
If you have one bold prediction for the offseason, what is it, Pedro Martinez?
That the Red Sox are going to get Juan Soto.
Oh.
Juan Soto. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The kind of bat and power that we need, New England will go cuckoo bananas.
Oh.
I'll be jumping on top of the dugout. I'll be the first one saying, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Pedro, I'll do anything. If they get Juan Soto, I will sacrifice my life. I don't think it's going to happen, but hopefully it does. What do you think the contract looks like?
600 and above. If you look at what he does, it's got to be over 600 million. I know that's a lot of money.
Reports suggest that Soto was impressed by the Red Sox presentation, which highlighted their rich history and promising future.
All right, well, now maybe her new favorite will be Juan Soto, but let's start with the Red Sox, and they met with him in Southern California on Thursday night. Sean McAdam confirmed that they had their meeting.
But here's the fear. If the Red Sox fail to close the deal, they risk cementing their place as an also-ran in an ultra-competitive AL East. Their fans, already weary from years of mediocrity, might not forgive another missed opportunity. The stakes are especially high given Boston's recent missteps in the free agent market. Soto represents not just a chance to win, but an opportunity to restore pride to a restless fan base. And then there's Toronto, the dark horse in this race. The Blue Jays have the money, the motivation, and the wild card in the form of Vladimir Guerrero, a close friend of Soto's. Toronto's pitch is simple. Come here, win big, and help us build something historic. But their past failures, particularly their inability to land Shohei Ohtani, do loom large. If the Jays can't secure Soto, it might signal to fans and players alike that Toronto is destined to remain on the fringes of contention. The Blue Jays management know that this is their window, but the question is whether they can overcome their past shortcomings to deliver a future star. The financial stakes in this race are staggering. Soto's contract is expected to exceed $700 million, setting a new benchmark for MLB salaries. For teams like the Yankees and Mets, that's a painful but manageable sum.
Yeah, but how many teams are really going to make a pitch if they don't have the dollars to shed? Like, to me, AJ, I think most teams should save it now. Okay, so we talked last week, for example, about San Francisco and Chicago. I mean, they literally can't afford him based on the reports that came out. So why are you going to make a pitch?
For others, it's potentially franchise-altering decision. But here's the terrifying part. Missing out on Soto doesn't mean losing on a generational talent. It also means falling behind in the increasingly cutthroat world of MLB economics. A player of Soto's caliber isn't just an asset on the field, he's a marketing juggernaut. His endorsement deals with brands like Nike and Gatorade are proof that signing him comes with lucrative off-field upside. The ripple effects of these decisions also extend to other organizations, and similar franchises like the Dodgers and Giants have also expressed interest in Soto, but their odds are slim. The Dodgers are fresh off of their Shohei Ohtani and last year's $1 billion offseason, so some insiders believe that they're just more interested in driving up the price for their rivals rather than actually signing Soto. Meanwhile, the Giants, despite their newfound financial flexibility, also seem like a long shot. A loss here would be less of a blow to their fan base, but it would still underscore the challenges of competing with some of the sport's actual financial heavyweights. Then there's the unlikeliest of suitors, the Tampa Bay Rays. It's almost laughable to consider a team with one of the lowest payrolls in baseball going after Soto, but the Rays have surprised us before. They've reportedly shown a willingness to spend in rare instances, and signing Soto would be the ultimate flex here. But let's be real, the odds of Soto playing in a minor league stadium for a team that thrives on underdog status are practically non-existent. This underscores the widening gap between baseball's financial elite and everyone else, a divide that Soto's free agency puts on full display. Off the field, Soto's value is impossible to ignore. His brand power extends far beyond the diamond, making him one of the most marketable athletes in sports. For teams, signing him is more than just the home runs and RBIs, it's about boosting ticket sales, merchandise, and TV ratings. The fear of losing out on this off-the-field windfall is palpable. I mean, every day Soto remains unsigned is another day of anxiety for team executives, fans, and even players that are hoping to share a clubhouse with the game's brightest star. But with great potential comes with great risk, obviously. I mean, Soto's decision isn't just about money, it's about legacy. Signing the wrong deal or joining the wrong team could derail his path to baseball immortality. Remember Albert Pujols' massive contract with the Angels? What was supposed to be a career-defining move turned into a cautionary tale there towards the end. Soto must carefully weigh his options, knowing that one misstep could turn him into the next overpaid and underachieving player. Teams too are grappling with this fear. I mean, a record-breaking contract could backfire spectacularly if Soto fails to meet these sky-high expectations. Another critical factor in Soto's decision is his long-term goal. Does he want to join a team with immediate championship potential like the Yankees or Mets, or would he prefer to be a cornerstone of a rebuilding effort where his contributions could define an era as with the Red Sox or Blue Jays? The pressure is immense, and the decision will shape not just Soto's career, but the fortunes of whichever team lands him. Baseball's landscape is at a crossroads, and Soto's choice will reverberate across the league. The countdown to Soto's decision is ticking, and the tension is almost unbearable. Fans are glued to every update, dissecting tweets, analyzing every whisper from insiders. Will the Yankees retain their star? Will the Mets outbid everyone else? Or will the dark horse like the Blue Jays or Red Sox shock the world? I mean, the stakes could not be any higher, and the outcome will shape the MLB landscape for years to come. Teams are fighting not just for Soto, but for relevance in a sport where the margin between success and failure is razor thin. The race for Juan Soto isn't just a bidding war, it's a battle for baseball's future. Who will emerge victorious? The Yankees, the Mets, the Red Sox, or a wildcard team? Only time will tell, but here's what's certain. His decision will change the Major League Baseball forever. Don't miss out on the latest updates in this historic offseason. Make sure you like this video, subscribe for more insights, and let us know in the comments where you think Soto will land. Because the clock is ticking, and the stakes, I mean, they've never been higher.